Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's your guy again, DLG Reppin. I'm doing another live video, yet again. Basically, just football related issues. We know this coronavirus is holding up the whole world right now. You know, in terms of sport, yeah. I mean, when it comes to sport, football is the main sport. Secondary, boxing is occasional sport also I would watch. You know, but obviously we're doing a football chat, and I would like to discuss the takeover that is imminent at Newcastle United Football Club. Yeah, their fans have got what they really want now, and that's seeing the back half actually. To some or most fans, he is a horrible, greedy person, and they're finally going to see the back of him. For me, I wish that they can come with Stan Kroenke. Not so much his son, but then again, he can take his son with him. I haven't got so much an issue with his son, but Stan Kroenke, I've got an issue with, and I'll get onto him later on. Yeah, with Newcastle, you know, looking at that club, looking at the board of directors, the players they've got are decent, good defensive structure, and they'll go back for Rafa Benitez, and it must worry Steve Bruce and upset him that another manager is going to be spoken again, and that is Rafa Benitez. Can you imagine what that might be doing for Steve Bruce? Can you imagine how he must really feel? He's done his best that he can. He's, you know, steered them away from relegation. And if the season was to finish, he would have kept them up. Well, mid-table, you know. But now Newcastle, you know, their fans, well, they're brilliant. You know, I was privileged to be at the Emirates when they brought what looked like 3,500 fans. No. About 4,000 fans to the Emirates. Quality support. They were in their loud voices. All 4,000 supporters of Newcastle United. And now they're going to be taken over by a Saudi Arabian prince. And it's led by this lady called, I've forgotten her name. Boy, it's looking good for them now. Things are looking good for them. In the long haul, they'll overtake us. See this badge here? That's us. They'll overtake us. Give it 2 or 3 years. They'll overtake us because we're not showing any sign of ambition. And I'm going to come on to Arsenal right now. And I'm going to make a personal plea to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And that is, do not ever think about going to United. We had enough of it through Robin Van Persie and Alexis Sanchez. We don't want you to be on that pagan list. It's the last thing we want. You know, if you do leave us, then you do it gracefully. But whatever you do, do not join that scum. That scum who is secondary to Manchester City. You know who I'm talking about. They're not the same side. They're not that much better than us. You know, they've had a good month through Bruno Fernandes's performances. But other than that, what have they done? 11 game unbeaten run. Whoopie friggin' do. Ooh, Solskjaer's really going to keep his job. Well, he's not out of the doghouse as yet. Far from it, because Pochettino is still coming out of everyone's lips. So he's nowhere near out of the doghouse. Let me get my words straight. But I feel that for us, if we are to keep Aubameyang, then we can keep him. If we sell Lacazette, then I won't lose too much sleep. You know, if you let Lacazette go to Atletico Madrid, then you got to keep Aubameyang. If you sell Aubameyang abroad, then we're gonna have to keep Lacazette. You know, but whoever we sell and whoever we buy, it won't cost us that much in valuation, whether we buy or sell. But the thing with us, and Robbie mentioned it, you know, big up Robbie, by the way, Robbie Lyle, that is, big up yourself, yeah? And I understand that you're doing your live stream, and it's going well. And I understand because I've seen it, and it's going well. And that's raising money for the NHS, and big up yourself, Robbie Lyle, for that. And big up some of your guests, the likes of Expressions, Terry from the Terraces, Terry from Terrace Football, Mark Goldbridge, Flex, DT. Big up your damn selves, yeah? For appearing on the show. And Claude, big up yourself as well, yeah? This is DLG Reppin. Other than that, yeah, everything and anything that I've spoken about, yeah, please feel free to drop your comments below. Drive the thumbs up like button. Smash it up. Tear it up, whatever you do. Up the thumbs up like button. And the biggest one of all, you know I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it again. Please subscribe to my channel, DLG Reppin, yeah? Or you can just short for DLG. Just drive the subscription button for me, yeah? Drive the subscription button up for me as far possible as you can, yeah? I would love those even a lot more. I ain't gonna lie. But other than that, yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, you have not come out and said that you're gonna stay or go. You got nearly 12 months left of your contract. You know? I just hope you sign a new deal. Even if it's a 2-year contract extension, at least we know that you're well committed and you want to stay. I know that we're 9th in the Premier League, and who knows where we would have been. And before I talk about Arsenal's pay rise and Arsenal's pay cut and Stan Kroenke injecting money into the football club, where he should have done it in 10 years, I like to think back to the last game we were supposed to play. We were supposed to play Wolves on the Monday. That's right. And I would like to pick a team strong enough to get a result against Wolves, away from home, that is. Because that was not an easy fixture. We got well beaten and outplayed by Wolves last season in a 3-1 defeat. My team that I would have picked for the Wolves game, I would have gone with Leno in goal. I wouldn't have gone with Bellerin. I would have gone with Cedric Suarez. The reason why I picked Leno, because, as I've said, he's a consistent performer and a candidate for Arsenal Player of the Season. Maybe not the favourites, but one of the favourites. And he's been magnificent all season without his saves. You know, people talk about Aubameyang's goals, but without his saves, vital saves, we'll probably be in a relegation scrap. So Leno goes in goal. Cedric Suarez, proven Premier League performing right back. Played how many games for Southampton? That I'll Google. Won the European Championship with Portugal. Proven consistent performer at right back. Always in Southampton's first team. And he would fit in nicely at right back. My centre-half pairing, Mustafi in the last month of the season, before the coronavirus hit the whole world, he was our best performing centre half, and I would have paired him with Pablo Mari. For me, he only played 2 games for the Arsenal, and look what's happened. 2 games later, it stands in his appearances because of this coronavirus. But he is a promising centre half. Good left foot, very comfortable with the ball, great in the air, and he's vocal on the pitch. So I would have liked to have seen how vocal he is around his teammates. My left back, it's Kieran Tierney. That's a no-brainer. He would have been fit for this, for that fixture. Right, the 2 in front of the back 4, which is the pivotal part, which is the midfield. And by the way, it is a 4-2-3-1. I would have gone with, personally, I would have gone with Lucas Torreira. We need some tackles there. We need some physical battles. One there, and he is the guy who's capable of winning a midfield battle on his own, on his day. You know? But I know Arteta would have gone with Xhaka. And the other player I would have gone with Dani Ceballos. You know, technically an artist on the ball. And if he gets on top of his game, he can cause Wolves a lot of problems in that midfield. You know, very unique on the ball. He would have been ideal for this fixture for me. So Torreira and Ceballos in the midfield. My 3 in front of the 2. Nicolas Pepe. He's someone that you need on the counter-attack. Quick, skillful, dribbling ability second to none. Technically, you know, astute. And great pace. And he's got goals in him as well. And he's got that trusty left foot. Martinelli, that's a no-brainer. Direct, like Pepe is. Got goals in him. And he's our second highest top goal scorer. And in the middle, I would still go with Joe Willock because I can't trust Ozil away from home. Especially in a fixture like this that we need to get 3 points. And I'm going to go with Joe Willock. Or, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change that and go with Lacazette to play as a number 10. You know, that will give him the freedom and license to link up with AUBAMEYANG. So Lacazette as a number 10, and then AUBAMEYANG as the sole striker on his own. You know, he's the lone striker for me. 17 league goals. That's a lot of danger for Wolves to face alone. I think that's my way of getting Laka and Abba linking up together. I think that's the ideal formation I would have gone with. And yeah, I think I would involve Lacazette. You know, he would work hard off the ball. More than what can be said about Ozil. But to be fair to Ozil, he has tried to work hard off the ball himself. But that's the minimum requirement. You know, that's the minimum requirement. But hey, there you go. My substitutions. Yeah, let me do my substitutions. In goal, Martinez, David Luiz, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, although he had his disciplinary problems off the field, well, in training, apparently. Guendouzi, Xhaka. He loves Xhaka. He would have started that game. If he had it his way, Arteta, he would have Xhaka ahead of Torreira. But I'll say Xhaka on the bench. 2 more. Nketiah and 1 more. I think if we're chasing the game, I'm going to go Ozil. That's my 7 substitutions. If I've left out any players that deserve to be on the pitch, then let me know. Drop your comments below, yeah? Let's have a conversation. And I'll be waiting and happy to talk. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to talk about Stan Kroenke. So, it's the first time our billionaire owner wants to inject cash into our club. This is something he should have done 10 plus years ago since he took over. You know, he forced Usmanov to leave, and Usmanov was more passionate of the two, more interested. Because Usmanov had the second amount of stake in the club, he just couldn't budge Stan Kroenke. And it got to the point where he decided, you know what, I've had enough of this, let me just move on. And since he's moved on, we're stuck with this guy. But this is the same guy who has vowed and come out publicly and stated that he's going to inject his own cash into the club. You know, I'm hearing Arsenal fans come out negative, realist, and positive all over. But I'm hoping that, yeah, they've come out and said, he's only going to inject cash for the staff and the other board members. We're too reactionary. Let's let the man do what he has to do. Let him inject the cash first. Let's all find out, and we should analyze it, yeah, when he does inject the cash. Otherwise, to some of you negative Arsenal fans, you really need to just shut up. Just shut up. It's doing my head in. Is all that really bad? Are we going to be the next Leeds United? Is that what you fear? Come on this channel. Come on this channel. Go into my comment section here and give me an argument, and I'll see if I can argue to the best of my full knowledge. But for Pete's sakes, every time it all seems to be doom and gloom, doom and gloom. There is more than enough money at the football club. Why are we talking about selling before we can buy? And Robbie Lowell made a good point. Yeah? If we're selling Aubameyang, we're going to get another. If we're going to attract world-class players to build around Aubameyang, yeah, we can't be selling Aubameyang, which is true. If we're going to really be serious to go and challenge above 4th, above 3rd, then we need to keep our best players as much as possible. So all is not bad. So if Kroenke says that he's going to do it, yeah, it's saying it, and then there's doing it. There's talk the talk, walk the walk, but he's got to do the dance now. It's time for him to start dancing. Get on that floor and show us your moves on the dance floor, because we need you to inject as much money as possible. Yeah? You chose to decide to be Arsenal's owner. It don't make sense what I'm saying. You decided that you wanted to be Arsenal's owner. So start acting like a club owner. Otherwise, just sell up. You know, do your part. Now that you've stated it and made it clear and public, do your part and inject that cash into the club. Because we're waiting. We are waiting for you, Stan Kroenke. Right, that's over with. Praising where praising is due. I would like to thank the Arsenal playing staff into helping contribute towards the NHS by taking a pay cut of 12.5%, that is meant to be reported. I'm sure that will be appreciated by the NHS staff. who are risking their lives and saving lives of others, you know. It can't be easy doing a 12, 13-hour shift, especially working in intensive care. That part is not easy, you know. It's just not easy what they're doing. I mean, our manager had it, and I believe and I feel that he has every reason to thank them abundantly. You know, Callum Hudson-Odoi should have every reason to thank them abundantly for what they've done. And Boris Johnson praised them, you know, praised them for what they've done as well. So that's good news on that front. You know, that's great news. So they can beat it. I mean, the eldest person to beat it was 106 years old, you know. So it can be defeated. So well done to yourself for surviving. And well done to Captain Tom Moore for raising £23 million worth. Or for 23 million and over that. That's a lot of money. And that's going towards the NHS, without a doubt. 100% certain that's going towards the NHS. That's outstanding. That's an outstanding effort from you, Tom. So well done, Captain Tom. Yeah. And well done to the Arsenal playing staff. I mean, I heard it was led by Arteta and Hector Bellerin. Well done to you guys. But as for you, Mikel Arteta, I want you to put Cedric Soares at right back. Not Hector Bellerin. Nothing personal. I just feel that Suarez can offer us a little bit more in that position. Maybe not the pace that Bellerin has, but he offers a lot more defensively. And going forward, you know, he can put a cross in. You know, he finds spaces and he knows when to overlap his winger. So it'll be a useful addition into our team. You know, to what's the word? Yeah, to accompany Nicolas Pepe. Other than that, we wait on to the season comes back, and if it does come back, I don't see the players playing in front of thousands of people. You know, I don't. It's more likely that they're going to be playing behind closed doors, and that's the reality of it. But guys, like I say, leave your comments below. Smash up the thumbs up like button, less of the down ones, and please do the main thing for me and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, more subscriptions, the better I can. The quicker the subscriptions, maybe. Yeah, it'll be good and better for me to Sorry, I'm moving the phone around. For me to do the stream. If you want a future stream from me, then you know what you have to do. Keep subscribing, yeah? Otherwise, I'm out, yeah? It's your guy, DLG. Peace, bless, and love.